Shunt and your boy Redacted.
What's going on? Catch us on Wylion Mofo, Real Dumbshit and Redacted Shunt for the Twitter. On YouTube and on Facebook it's official Wylion. Instagram is Wylion Official and Mixcloud is Wylion RDS for all that dumb shit.
What's going on? My name is Shunt and I'm here with the calm and reflective one called Redacted, and it's yet again time for Real Dumb Shit. R.I.P. Stan Lee. Anyway, a quick rundown of what we have on the show today. Ewan McGregor as Black Mask in an R-rated Birds of Prey.
Whoop whoop.
Gladiator 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
Electric Boogaloo. Also Eastern Promises 2.
Also Boogaloo.
Boogaloo. Hitman Bodyguard, or the Hitman's Bodyguard, number 2. That's also coming out as well. There's a bidding war for a franchise called Dear David. Gary Oldman and Jessica Alba are star in Killers Anonymous. Hugh Grant is to join the malarkey in Toff Guys, done by Guy Ritchie. It's a lot of guys. It's just a lot of guys have been added to this, haven't they? Chloe Grace Moritz and Jack O'Connell to star in Bonnie and Clyde film Love is a Gun. And Jennifer Lawrence has formed a production company in the form of Excellent Cavada.
See, now I'm...
Is it Excellent Cabana?
No, it's Cadaver.
Cadaver.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then Snow
Notes
Ponies.
for a reason.
Snow Ponies starring John Burtnell, Evan Peters, Josh Gad.
John who?
John Burtnell. Am I pronouncing it wrong? Burtnell.
Yeah, that's not how you say it. That's not how it's spelled either.
It is.
What is it?
Burnell.
What?
Burnell.
No, you're skipping letters.
Am I?
Yeah.
I'm English. Like, I don't skip letters. They skip letters. His name is Burtnell. Actually, I spelled it wrong. Burtnell. Burtnell?
If you say so.
Just correct me, Redacted. You're just looking at man as if, like, just letting man hang out, like...
I didn't realise that's what you was waiting for!
In a world of limbo and loneliness. Bastard. Anyway, swiftly moving on. Charlie Hunnam and Mel Gibson and... Oh, God, there's another name.
What?
E-I-Z-A. How the fuck... Why do people have fucked up names, bro?
Isa
Gonzalez. I can pronounce Gonzalez. I know Gonzalez, but... Star in Waldo. I reckon it's about time he's had his, live action film. You know, we've had, all these Disney ones and all that stuff. And I'm really, really happy to see Waldo actually being made.
We don't have Waldo over here.
Yeah, but most of our audience is in America. We're going to have to pretend as if we know what they're talking about.
Maybe.
And Tyler Perry is cast, had been put in full motion for a motion picture which is going to be called Nobody's Fool, and you'll be a fool to watch a Tyler Perry movie.
Oh wow, I thought he was going to say to miss it.
Or to miss it, maybe it's good. Just like Aquaman, maybe.
Yeah.
Passive aggressive much. But before we get into the show, I thought I would just chat some random shite. How about that? Yeah. Yeah. Preemptive strike.
I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know, the moment I start talking about Ewan McGregor being Black Mask and it being rated R and all that stupidness, you're just going to jump right in and say, but before that. Which is all good.
I don't know what
Which
you're talking about.
Which is all good, but I'm just going to
I don't know what
you're
talking about.
Huh?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, it's just recently been Halloween, and I wanted to basically ask you, what's the most fucked up thing you've seen on the buses, or public transport, should I say?
Oh no, I feel like this year was a bit tame. Like I seen maybe because it was on a Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah.
But this year seemed a bit tame. Like I forgot it was Halloween until I saw like a couple devils in the tube, and then I don't know, just like random nondescript like vampires and ghosts and shit. Like haven't really seen anything too out there. But again, it's probably because it was Wednesday.
Do you reckon that people have stopped dressing up as much because of Snapchat?
Because of Snapchat?
Yeah, you just put a filter on and pretend as if you want to. No?
Maybe. I mean, I guess.
Okay.
Possibly. I mean, if your only goal was to take pictures and put it on Facebook or Snapchat or whatever in any way, then yeah, probably.
I don't know. So, Ewan McGregor as Black Mask in the R-rated Birds of Prey. What do you think? Redacted.
Okay. You're a bastard.
Preemptive strike for the win! Yes! Nah. Okay, so... But before that, is there anything that you want to add?
Now that you mention it...
Oh, great.
I heard this thing the other day...
Okay.
Where, basically, the police...
Police!
UK police.
UK police, says the police.
Yeah. They want to start selling merch.
So they're going to start selling black rights.
What?
That's the only thing I'm buying from police, bruv.
Is what?
Black rights. Or compassion. Do they sell compassion, bruv?
Nah.
They don't sell compassion.
T-shirts and shit.
What about reasonings?
Nah.
No, you can't buy that from them, yeah?
Nah.
So that they're selling that sort of merch now?
Nah.
No, I don't want to buy nothing, bruv. I don't want to have like a Metropolitan Police top.
You don't want a property of Scotland Yard T-shirt.
Or what's the like? It's not like NYPD. It'll be what the fuck would it be L?
Yeah, but they don't drop it like that. It'll just be like Scotland Yard.
MPD in it.
It'd be like yeah, but it's not a PD, is it? It'd just be Metropolitan Police property of or fucking stupid shit like that.
Yeah, but it's dangerous for the police to sell merch because one, impersonating a police officer is still a fucking crime.
Yeah, but like,
so
it's not going to be like a uniform. It'll just be like a T-shirt.
That guy in official merch.
Maybe
just
a mug.
Arrested.
Maybe a mug and a T-shirt.
Getting arrested for impersonating a police officer because he's swagged out.
Walking down the road with a police mug. Like, yeah, I'm an officer. I'm DCI.
I'm off.
DCI Johnson.
I'm off-duty officer.
DCI. Look at my mug. This is my proof.
Mugshot, bruv. Armed police would just be licking off at the freaking mugs, bruv. Then you have to buy another one. Otherwise, it's theft. Nah, fuck the merch, bruv.
Yeah, no one wants that shit.
No, somebody wants that shit.
Not unless they want to get beat up.
Nah. If you really hate your child and they are going to school in like a urban area, it would be North London, South London, whatever. Buy him like a baby toddler police official T-shirt. Kit him out, bruv. Get him the shorts, get him the socks, and then just send him out in the world, bruv. Send him out, bruv.
Maybe they send them like them hats, them old school hats to tourists.
Or the hats they don't use anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they still use them.
The big ones. Yeah, but not very often.
Yeah, but they do that anyway.
Nah. Yeah, but they didn't sell. They
don't
sell good looking ones. They sell shit ones.
The official one for the website.
Yeah.
The reason why they sell shit ones is because it's against the law to impersonate a police officer.
Yeah, but they need to make that money. I also saw heard on the radio the other day that they run out of money and they can't afford to investigate crimes anymore.
That's fucked up. And apparently they're suing Theresa May, aren't they?
Are they? For what?
Well, on the government. They're suing the government because they've been doing so many cuts they can't fucking investigate crimes.
Like they want to investigate crimes.
It's like, well, I would like the ones that want to investigate crimes, and I want them to have the money to do so. To investigate crimes. Otherwise, why am I paying my taxes for, bruv? I pay tax. I pay a lot of fucking tax now, bruv.
Yeah. I'm ashamed to say I also pay tax.
It's a disgraceful act, bruv. Especially when you're getting nothing for it, and then the police are underfunded.
Yeah. You're just paying them to beat you up.
Exactly. Paying for harassment. Fucked up, bruv. But yeah, so, other than the police stuff, anything else? Okay, so I can assume the position then.
Yeah, continue.
Alright, great. That was too easy. See, when the roles would change over, which is like the next episode, by the way, no pressure or anything. Yeah, I'm gonna be the.
You might see
the
uptick in the production value.
Uptick. So you've been saving stuff, yeah? Saving stuff. Man's been saving stuff for his show. What a dick.
Always.
No, like we'll see in it. We'll see in the editing anyway. If it's a good idea, I'll keep it. So yeah, speaking about a good idea and keeping it, Ewan McGregor's Black Mask.
I mean, it's not going to hurt it.
I don't know what the right answer is anymore. What is the right answer?
The answer is. The answer is it's still weird that this film is coming out, but you know, adding Ewan McGregor to anything is a plus.
No, not really.
What's it not been a plus to?
Christopher Robin.
I haven't seen it.
They do right, but
I'm sure it's better with him than without him.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Don't know. I mean, in regards to like the TV series, not that I'm a fan or anything else, but do you remember anybody? Do you remember Christopher Robin or do you remember Winnie the Pooh more?
Well, Winnie the Pooh, like he's the one you see the most. Yo, Winnie the Pooh is in Christopher Robin.
Yeah.
So I don't get what your point is.
My
like,
point.
Winnie the Pooh's still in it. It's not like it's not like they did a DC move and they just done a Christopher Robin solo movie.
Well, this is it. It's like if you were to take Christopher Robin out of 100 Acres, it wouldn't matter. Like real talk, it would just be like a bunch of animals talking to each other, which we've come to agree was just completely normal within animation. Full blown humanoid animals chatting with their mouths, not mauling each other to death and feasting on the goo that's inside.
Because they're friends.
Exactly. It's like this is the fucked up thing about him.
And also toys.
Are they toys?
Yeah, they're not real, and he's not a real bear. He wears a fucking t-shirt. How many real bears wearing t-shirts?
Couple.
Except Paddington.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Wearing that coat.
Yeah, he wears a coat. And then there's another one. Gummy bears. The whole heap of gummy bears. They wear pointless clothing. Some wear trousers and some don't. I'm pretty sure the girl wears a skirt, doesn't she? The girl bear.
I couldn't tell you.
I think so. Big mama bear. Yeah, actually, they wear normal clothing. They're like peasants. Peasant bears. Which is always good. But yeah, I mean, like, in regards to, Ewan McGregor, I reckon it's good that he's in it. Definitely.
Yeah, that's a plus.
But I still reckon the film's going to be absolute, without a shadow of a doubt, unrecycled, unfiltered trash.
Yeah, but all the Black Mask bits were
Yeah, it might be that. Just cut out everything else and just watch those, right? All 3 minutes of it.
It's going to be more than 3 minutes. It'll be cool.
15 minutes of Ewan McGregor.
Nah.
3 out of 3 hours.
Nah.
Elongated past its like necessity. I don't know what to say anymore, man. Anyway, Gladiator 2, I know a lot to say about this.
Yeah, God, what's that?
Why? Everyone died, bro.
Yeah, but there's still people alive.
No! The wife died, the children died, the emperor died, Maximilianus, father to a whatever, that guy, dead.
Yeah.
I mean, I do know the speech, but I'm not going to say it for comedy value.
Sure.
No, okay. So, father to a dead child. What was it? What was the fucking speech?
Wait, did you know it?
I do, but I have to make sure. It's a husband to a murdered wife, father to a murdered child, and I shall have my vengeance, etc., etc., etc.
I think there's a bit more to it, but yeah, that's the gist.
Pretty much. Yeah. Everyone's dead, bruv. Everyone's dead. Why?
Yeah, but not everyone in Rome wasn't dead.
I mean, Christopher... What's that guy's name? The guy that was sick in it.
Robin?
Huh?
Christopher Robin?
Not Christopher Robin. What? You for real? Christopher Robin was in Gladiator, yeah? Jeez.
Maybe.
No, he wasn't.
More than one person could be called Christopher Robin.
No, it's it might be Christopher something. What's this guy's name? Used to be like prolific drunk. Used to be amazing. Like
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, of course you know what I'm talking about. You just don't know his name.
Can't remember his name at this precise moment in time. Christopher Lambert.
It's not Christopher Lambert. Although I have seen a really shocking and awful looking film on Netflix starring Christopher Lambert.
Really? What's it called?
Kickboxer Revelation. Not only is it a new film from the Kickboxer franchise, which no one really asked for, and not only has it got any of the original cast, it's got Christopher Lambert in it, who looks mad old.
Because he is.
No, but mad old.
Because he is
a master of some kind.
Yeah. Because he's old.
And he never done any kickboxing in Highlander. What the fuck's going on, bruv?
Nah, but you done some kickboxing in some other film.
No! Name me a Christopher Lambert film where he's doing kickboxing, bruv. Or any form of fighting.
Mortal Kombat.
No! He just chats shit and walks around, bruv. That's all he does.
Escape from Lothal.
What?
Escape from Lothal.
Lothal?
Yeah.
When did that one come out? And why do
in
you know,
between.
And why do you know so many freaking Christopher Lambert films? What the fuck, bruv? Really? Escape from Lothal, you know? What the fuck? Real talk. Real talk. You be on some bullshit, bruv.
Nah, it came out in between. It came out in between Highlander 2 and
Highlander 3.
Nah, I was gonna say.
It's the only fucking films invented, bruv.
I was gonna say Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat. No, that would be Highlander 3 and Mortal Kombat. No. Actually, Mortal Kombat came out around about Highlander 4 times.
Nah.
Yeah. But it was epic into a trash format, bro.
Nah.
In fact, it might have been after the Highlander TV series, bruv. If it's just before Mortal Kombat, then it'll be after the Highlander series.
He's not in the Highlander series.
He is.
No, he's not.
And last episode, they got.
No, I mean, he's in. No, he's not in the Highlander series.
He is. He's in a couple episodes. It's like the season finale.
The guy from the series was in the film. They didn't do it the other way around.
No, they did.
No, they didn't.
They did.
They did not.
They did.
They did not.
They did.
Search it up, bruv. Because that didn't happen.
It did.
It didn't happen.
Highlander season finale. Check it out, bruv.
Nah.
Last episode.
Nah. I watched it. I don't need to check
Prime.
it out.
It's on Prime, bruv. In fact, I'll just prove this shit to you now.
How are you going to prove it to me?
I'm going to go on Amazon Prime. I'm going to go on
Just go on IMDb, look up Christopher Lambert, see if he's in any episode of Highlander.
No, because I want to show you, because I know for a fact it happened.
Ask Jeeves, bruv.
He's the last guy
Bing
he
it.
fights.
And bing that
He's
shit.
the last guy he fights. And in that series
that
at the
shit.
time was sick.
That don't even make any sense.
Yeah, it's not meant to.
You're thinking of the film.
No.
You are.
No, bruv. Well, what's his name? Connor McLeod, isn't it?
Yes.
Wait,
Which one? The one from the series or Christopher Lambert?
one for the series.
Yes.
Christopher Lambert one was Christopher McLeod. Chris?
Sure.
No. I am immortal. Da 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 da.
I think that's in the Bohemian Rhapsody film.
Of course not.
Should be.
Yeah, finale part 2. Duncan. Actually, his name was Duncan.
Which one? The one from the series or Christopher Lambert?
Ah! I'm gonna have to.
Told you.
Verge backwards.
Told you.
So the one from the series is Duncan.
Yeah.
And the one that is in the films is Connor.
Yes.
Yeah. So it didn't happen the other way around then.
Nope.
Fair enough. And that came out in 93. Oh shit, there was an animated TV series as well, wasn't
Yes, there was.
there? Yeah, that shit must have been badass.
You must have been. Didn't you watch it?
I think I watched the first couple episodes. I didn't get into it. So anyway, speaking of that stuff, I didn't really get into. Eastern Promises, Russian gangster movie.
Yep. It's good stuff.
Why now?
I don't know. It's a bit weird.
Do you reckon that Vigo just isn't getting any work?
Is it the same cast?
That's a good fucking question. We could have another fucking kickboxer on our
I
hands.
don't know, man. You looked it up. You should tell me.
Well, I mean, all that's announced is that it's happening. It doesn't actually list anything else.
It's not gonna happen.
It will.
No.
Definitely will.
No. Nah, it's not gonna end up here, man. It's gonna be like, yeah, we're looking for funding, blah blah blah. It's like, yeah.
No, it's not 3,000 years long then, bruv. That shit was a hot mess last episode. I don't even know what the fuck's going on.
That's gonna get funded.
No.
You said that like it's not gonna get no funding. Of course it's gonna get funded.
Yeah, fair enough. It's fucking George Miller.
Exactly. And Idris and Tilda.
Jesus.
Yeah, who's the spiller now, bitch?
I am the spiller of drinks. I will shame myself. Rather than let Redacted have all the glory. It's been that episode today, hasn't it?
What?
The Redacted Funder Stealing.
Fund the ceiling.
Stealing.
Oh.
They steal your funder. I steal your funder.
No one can steal my thunder.
Yeah, I saw that at the beginning. I'm happy about that. I'm just devising ways, like, because I know you've been planning like better shows and all that stuff. So I've now become more calculated than you could ever imagine. Strike me down, I'll become stronger than ever before.
Alright, man. Do you?
Obi-Wan, this motherfucker. And yeah.
Turn this on pile of clothes.
Yeah.
It's gonna be one redacted sitting here chatting on the podcast.
You know, I don't mind getting
Are you gonna-
murdered. I don't get like.
You're gonna turn up as a force ghost.
But then you know you die after chopping off your son's head. So who wins really?
Yeah, but that was like the next movie, so I had a couple of years to chill.
Not really.
Yeah.
Well, if the Star Wars franchise has anything to do with it, you probably have The Apprentice coming around. That guy's gonna be fucking up his shit. You know, The Force Awakens. No, what was that friggin' name of the Jedi Apprentice? Is it Star Wars Unleashed? Something.
Oh, you mean the game?
Yeah, Force Unleashed.
Yeah, it was Force Unleashed.
Yeah, strange. But yeah,
It's a good game. I enjoyed it.
yeah, I enjoyed the first one.
Yeah, everyone says that.
Don't play the second one. Shit.
I played it.
Better gameplay, shit plot. Anyway, Hitman, bodyguard.
What?
What? Sonic what?
I was going to say, speaking of shit plot, Venom?
You can't do it now. Especially after the Kool-Aid guy's gonna like fuck up the whole base with Aquaman.
Nah, it's going to be good stuff.
It's not, bro.
It's going to be so good.
I need to think of a line from the Kool-Aid rappers. Oh yeah, obviously. No. Oh no. Oh yeah.
Look, that's not anybody's fault apart from Zack Snyder's. Like, it's inherited.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, it's not.
It is.
Aquaman weren't in Batman vs Superman.
No, but he was in Justice League.
Even so, that's completely different. He's out of the picture.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it'd be weird if he stopped doing that shit now. Like,
No.
you have to phase it out. You can't just stop it. Like, stop.
Couldn't phase that in Justice League, bro.
No, but that's where it started in the Justice League. How you gonna phase it out in the same film?
Release a Justice League 2 or something, I don't know. Have something else happen in the DC universe.
No, he's gonna do it in this one. Phase it out. Phase it out in Aquaman. And then when Aquaman 2 rolls around, he won't say it so much.
That's because the drop-off in this one's gonna be ridiculous.
Nah.
It will be. I mean, like, I fear...
It's gonna be one of those ones that just keep going and going and going.
No, it will, as I said before, it'll earn more money, but the drop-off is going to be worse.
What difference does it make? I mean,
No,
if
it's going to make money. It's going to make money.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna make money.
Okay. Speaking of things that are going to make money, apparently, have you heard anything
What
about
was
this?
the other, I don't even know what was the other thing.
No, it's just Eastern Promises, Dear David bidding war. Oh yeah, that's when you interrupted me, yeah. God, of course. So yeah, Dear David bidding war.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about this scary horror story?
I don't even know what Dear David is. I don't know what David is. I don't know what Dare is. I don't know what Dear David is.
You do know what Dear is?
The female Dare.
Exactly, the doe.
Yeah.
Doe with deer, female deer.
Yeah.
It's all getting very nursery rhyme up in there, isn't it? It's like we resulted to name calling, which is good.
Did we?
Yeah. Because obviously I called Aquaman the Kool-Aid guy, and got a bit out of hand.
So you resorted to name calling.
No, because you provoked me. You said that Venom is a shit film, and it's not completely shit.
Yes.
And pretend as if you never said that.
It is shit.
Speaking of argumentative things, Hitman's Bodyguard. Have you ever seen that?
No, I missed it.
You missed it. How?
Well, I was busy that day. Oh no.
It's on Netflix, bruv.
Well, maybe now. Well, like when it came out, it wasn't.
Exactly. By the time you fucking watch it, it's probably going to be a VHS, bruv. When it makes a resurgence.
I mean, I'll watch it soon. I'll watch it eventually.
Just watch it, bruv. It's a good film. And as a sort of spur your sort of loins, as it were, Selma Hayek. Selma Hayek's in it. Oh.
Is she?
Yeah.
Because I read that she was in the second one. I didn't know she was in the first one.
She's in the first one.
Interesting.
And she is violent. And without Weinstein, so...
My favourite kind.
Yeah, exactly. A violent Salma Hayek. Not the weird one that's in Frida. Although, Frida is technically what you want, but not exactly how you want it. Yeah.
Why?
Sexually experimentative, promiscuous Salma Hayek. But with a monobrow and a very strong tie to not shaving anywhere.
Not interesting.
Not interesting. Yes.
Get unibrow the fuck out of here.
I don't know. It depends how much she appeals to me with her better nature.
Nah.
Yeah.
It's too overpowered.
You reckon? Unibrow.
Yeah.
Okay. I know that you're obviously saying this to, be... God, this is going to get really fucked up. What was the worst defect of a girl that you've been with?
That I've been with?
Yeah. Either post or pre. You won't name and shame, will you, Redacted? You're above that, are you? Dave, you don't have to say a name.
No, I genuinely can't think of anything.
Do it.
I can't think of anything. You go.
Do it.
You go.
Do it, you first.
Huh?
You first.
No, I can't think of anything.
No, I'm pretty sure
No,
you can.
if you
especially,
go...
especially after the last episode.
You go, I continue thinking. What happened in the last episode?
You said that a girl reverse clueless herself.
Yeah.
And there must be something worse than you've been with. You don't have to describe the body part.
Yeah, but I haven't been with her. And, like, I'm not saying that any of those things that changed about her was bad. I'm just saying it was weird that I came into work and then she was just the opposite.
The opposite.
Like, she had the reverse makeover.
Still the same person inside. Redacted.
Yeah, she was. Which is fine.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm not saying I wouldn't smash. I'm just saying she just looked like she just got a reverse thing in it.
I'm no, Van Gogh is all fucked up. It's not a good example. I'm no Leonardo da Vinci masterpiece myself. But there was one girl that I was with, and her skin was very rough. Like,
what skin? Well, just everywhere.
No, it's like the top right. So it felt like there was glass underneath her skin. It's like nasty.
The top right?
No, over her right shoulder. So it literally felt like sandpaper.
What, just in that spot?
No, all over her back. Like I was fucking a snowman. Speaking of snowman, the prequel Game of Thrones series is got some good heavy hitters in there. Oh god, that's the worst one. So I know you've got worse than that, or probably something on par.
I can't think of that.
It's terrible.
I can't think of anything.
Well, think about it. Wait for the next episode, and bring it. There's got to be some very, very disastrous stories. I mean, we have got a lot of experience. I'm not saying that we're above 30, but around that age. So, there's probably a story or two in Redacted's lifestyle, I guess. Other than that, so we covered Hitman's Bodyguard, Eastern Promises. So yeah, Hugh Grant in Toff Guys. I mean, he has done his own sort of like bits and pieces in the world of gangsterism.
What, Mickey Blue Eyes?
Mickey Blue Eyes and Devine Brown, I guess.
I don't know what that is.
It's a prostitute that he was caught with whilst being with Liz Hurley.
What's that got to do with being a gangster?
I'm just saying, it ruined him. Yeah, nothing to do with it, but I thought I'd mention it. I'm petty.
Why?
I'm petty,
He's
bro.
bringing up old shit.
It's not old shit, bro.
Yes, it is old shit. That's way old shit.
Yeah, but it's absolutely fucking necessary.
He's moved on with his life since then.
Yeah, he's
So what? He was with a prostitute.
He was with Liz Hurley. It didn't make any sense. But in saying that,
Yeah, it didn't make any damn sense.
if Liz Hurley wasn't giving it up, you would go mad, right?
Yeah, but she'd be super give it up.
I don't know.
I mean, if she's not giving it up, I say that's on him.
Yeah.
That's
Definitely.
all on him. Because
Definitely.
if that was me, whew,
I doubt it.
she'd be giving up all the time.
I doubt it. That sounds kind of rapey. Oh god, that's awful. That's awful. All the time. I always hate
All
it.
the time!
I always hate it when guys say
Every
shit
single
like that.
day and every single night.
Now! Yeah. It cannot happen, bruv. That cannot happen.
Yes, he can. I'll be the one saying I got a headache.
No, you can't, bruv. Like, especially like if she's that fine and you've got a headache for real, you'll power through that, bruv.
Of course I would.
Well, I mean, pre-bedazzled. Now I'm not so sure. Same thing with like Kate Beckinsale. She was like, oh. Now she's like, okay. Like you know you would if she was nice and there was like nice lighting and you had a couple of wines, some hors d'oeuvres,
some cheese,
some
of that Gouda,
a little bit of a beluga as well, a little bit. You want to get some crackers, pointless crackers that you can only get at Christmas. Those ones, but on demand.
Mm.
No, if you're living that plush lifestyle, you've got them ones with salt on it already. You don't have to buy the selection box. Oh my god, that's terrible shit, bro.
Well, I know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do. You never got a cracker selection box at Christmas.
No.
Never.
No.
Oh my god. Do you at least get Quality Street?
Huh?
You at least get Quality Street or Celebrations.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. But yeah, most people used to get like the crackers, bruv. See, they're good. They're good when they're pointless. It's like, just imagine it if you had like a Lunchable. It's just like cheese, ham, or whatever you want. Right? And the crackers, like the Ritzy sort of crackers, and then you find out that they've got Lunchable whole grain, Lunchable salted, Lunchable wheat, and there's all these crackers, bruv. It's amazing. And they're all in one box. And the fucked up thing about it is that it's only at Christmas where you can get
It's only at Christmas.
It's
Just go to the shop and buy different crackers. Don't buy the plain crackers.
There's certain crackers in there. Like there's this water, like they call it the water bread cracker or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's a weird texture. It's like bready, but it's a cracker. It's straight up cracker. But it's a bready style cracker and it's slightly thicker. So it's equivalent of like a graham cracker or something like that, I would assume, in the US. But yeah, Jacob's Crackers selection, I would happily endorse, as long as they don't give me the weird one that nobody really... It's basically, if you imagine like the Cracker selection box is essentially like a box of chocolates. There'll be some that will go within the first 2 days, and there'll be some that are just there forever. To the point that they become weird in itself.
Yeah.
And then, somebody will eat those, and then somebody will cry on themselves. It's quite bad. But yeah, so Hugh Grant, anyway, in Toff Guys.
Yeah. I
digress. It should be interesting to see what the old guy's got left in the tank. Because now he's fucking old.
Hugh Grant?
Yeah.
Guess.
He's like wine vinegar, bruv. He's on the turn.
It's fine.
It's not, bruv. It's like Brendan Fraser. Have you seen him recently?
He's in I'm sure he's in a series that's on streaming, like on Prime or Netflix.
I'm saying, he look old.
Because he's old.
Nah, but he looks
old.
George of the Jungle looks like he's swinging with pendulum balls, bruv.
No one looks as old as Jet Li, so, I can't really say nothing.
Yeah, you can.
Nah.
Yeah, you can.
Nah.
Yeah, you can.
It's fine. It's fine. As long as you stop short of that Jet Li oldness.
Oh shit, we've got a new like.
A new what?
A new like.
A new like? Yeah. How's that even possible? I'm here.
I don't know, bro. One new like. It's Adriani.
Who?
Adriani.
That dude.
Let's go.
She one of those fake porno girls.
Yeah, pretty much.
They don't usually like stuff though.
Yeah.
They usually just follow.
Yeah. It's a couple freebies. It looks like a load of crap on her page. I'll cut this out.
Also not the time to be doing this. It's a way to be profesh.
I know.
So this is why we'll look forward to my reign.
Well, so you're gonna ban mobile.
The Redacted Empire.
Redacted Empire for 10 episodes.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I can deal with that. I did it before. I do it again, bruv. Do it again, bruv.
Yeah.
Do it again.
Yeah. Savor your moments.
Try and get like a democratic election thing going and then turn into a dictator. Like, yeah, by the way, yeah, it's all me.
Cancelling all elections.
You can't do it. Power to the people and all that. Terrible stuff.
I'm doing it for the people.
Terrible. So yeah, so Hugh Grant, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm kind of interested to see what this film is about. Like, so far, I don't know. Like,
At
so
the moment,
so
this
far,
film's
it's all
looking
like
Revolver.
Nah, it looks better than Revolver. It looks better than Revolver.
Cast wise, I mean, the cast in Revolver was fine.
Yeah.
But it's the actual thing it was. It was like this feels like Glass and the Lady's Back. Sorry, I did a little bit of a flashback. Sorry, it's the worst thing at the moment.
What's 10 minutes ago?
Yeah, it's terrible. But yeah,
maybe she had like an injury.
I don't want to think about it, bruv.
Maybe it was like rug burn.
Previous.
Was it rug burn?
Possibly. Probably rug indentation.
That is horrible. Like, I don't know. I don't know how I'd feel about that.
The worst thing about it is that from when you touched it, you can't really back away.
Yeah, you can.
You can't do that. You can't do that. Like, yeah, can't wait to get in there. Can't do it.
Yeah, but like,
you know, I just remembered.
And,
that's what it is.
And I'm asleep.
I should have staggered up. Like, you actually said that. And I'm asleep.
Yeah.
That's horrible. That's even worse.
Well, and I just realised I've got a meeting in the morning. I got to go home.
And I'm fully limp. That's probably more accurate. What probably happened. Took a while to get back into it as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I follow through. You know, I'm a gentleman.
You're a bad dude.
Glass back. Glass back.
You're a bad dude.
No. You've done worse. I know that. That's the reason why that's the reason why you're claiming the high ground. There's probably one girl with like some mole on her neck that looked like a freaking tarantula or something like that. There's got to be something in there. I know it. I knew it.
Nah, like.
Or worst case scenario, you're fully naive and you believe the beauty is inside everybody. Which I find adorable.
Beauty is inside everybody.
I find that adorable.
Is inside everybody. No, what I was just about to say is like I've been close to that kind of situation.
Okay.
No, but like I don't know. I think I left before it got to that stage. So I didn't get there because you know, like usually when it's like that, it's like you know, you get hounded for a bit and you're not into it, but then like over time your resolve breaks down.
Yes.
And you kind of be like, why not?
And
why not? If she wants it this bad, like, just why not? Like,
this is how guys of great stature get dragged down by sandy back bitches.
Sometimes you just got a nut in it. So,
like,
so, you know,
you don't. That's the worst thing. You don't actually have to do it with people nowadays. There's so much porn on the internet. There's no real need.
Yeah, but it's not the same, is it?
Of course not.
The same.
But it's without the shame afterwards. Like, have you seen...
yeah, exactly. It's without the shame afterwards.
Have you seen Big
Mouth?
Wait. You've seen Big Mouth,
Which one are you saying is the shameful one?
I don't know. I haven't got to that one. I'm in a state of denial anyway. No, because you're shamed either way. For when you're in that situation where that thing can properly happen, it's shame. But there's levels of shame, isn't it? There's the acceptable shame, which is like, oh, you know, just dodge the bullet there. And then there's the full, oh, I hate myself shame, which is great because it builds angst. And I needed that as a writer at that time.
Okay.
That's my full line, and that's what allows you to sleep at night. And yeah, so Hugh Grant should be interesting. Gary Oldman and Jessica Alba in Killers Anonymous.
Yeah.
Jessica Alba. Where the fuck has she been?
I thought she was dead.
I knew that she wasn't dead, but
Maybe I thought she was retired. Whatever.
I thought she was doing like vlogs and shit. That's the last time I saw her.
Really?
Yeah, it's like Instagram.
Of what?
I don't know. I don't fucking
Who wants
watch
to watch
that
the
shit.
fucking Jessica Alba blog?
No one. That's the reason why I can't tell you what it's about. But in saying that, a lot of people did. I mean, obviously she makes money from it, so you know, kudos to her. And she seems like a nice person. Seems,
I mean, probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Well, I mean, like Gary Oldman, that's a good casting.
Yeah.
Jessica Alba. What's she been in? Character-wise, she's just been in trash films, hasn't she?
Except Sin City.
Especially Sin City. Her character was shit, bro.
Oh, well, Sin City is good.
Yeah, Sin City, you have to use that in a very banal term because certain parts of Sin City was good.
All of it was good.
No. See, because if you think all of it's good, then you should like Sin City too.
I like parts of Sin City too.
That's what I'm saying.
So some of it's a bit dead.
Some things were
And
great.
also, like, because I never actually read the comic. I still haven't actually.
I've
It
read
was
the
a bit
first
confusing as to like when, because some of that film is after the first Sin City, but some of it is before,
yeah.
which is confusing. Like I'm used to either all of it being before or all of it being after. So it's like the whole film I was just distracted
but
by
to its defense,
where is this happening? Like where in the continuity is this going on? Like, and I was thinking that almost through the whole film. So it was very distracting.
But saying that, it is one of those things where I actually read the comic, and the comic is like that. It's just random dotted stories, and some stories link up with other stories in later issues and stuff like that. And that's how it kind of is written. However,
What, and with before and after bits?
yeah, it's really jumbled up. Like, I think it's because Frank Miller was doing a lot of
Coke?
drugs. I'm just going to put drugs.
All the drugs.
All the drugs. And yeah, it worked to his advantage. I mean, to be fair, Sin City was his own personal project, so it's probably just the case that somebody's just picked up a whole heap of like these cuttings and then put them together as a comic, rather than actually reading through it and actually piecing it together the way that it's probably actually meant to be done. But in saying that, everyone's seen what's that one with the octopus?
Octopus.
Yeah, Samuel Jackson.
Shadow.
No, not Shadow.
Wasn't it called The Shadow?
No, the Shadow's the one with Alec Baldwin. Is it Alec Baldwin? Is a Baldwin? Steven. No, Steven's the rubbish one. Alec is no. Who's the other one? There's three, isn't there? There's three Baldwins.
There's like 10 of them. There's bare Baldwins.
No. 90s Baldwin.
Billy Baldwin.
Billy.
There's
Billy. Don't worry, I know it is. It's Billy.
I don't think so. It was Alec.
Billy Baldwin.
It was Alec Baldwin.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Because he's the most famous one. Of course it was him.
No, it wasn't.
It was.
No, because this wasn't the film that made him.
No, it doesn't matter.
It's the one that done.
Doesn't matter
It's
who
the one that
made
did
him or not.
Sliver. The one that did Sliver is Billy, right?
It's Alec.
That's Alec.
Yeah.
See, that's the good
Yeah.
Baldwin. The one that did the Shadow was Billy. I'm pretty fucking sure.
Let me bing this shit.
Don't bing it, bro.
Bing the shit out of this right now.
It might have been both. It was no.
It could have been both.
No, because he was wearing a prosthetic, so maybe it was him. I don't know.
Yeah, but he wasn't wearing it all the time.
Yeah, I suppose. I think it's Billy.
It was Alec Baldwin.
Oh shit! Okay. Oh,
Like, when are we going to get to the stage where you just stop doubting?
because what's going to happen is that I'm going to say something and it's going to be right, and I'm going to just hold on to that memory deeply.
Wait,
So-
what? One of these days you're going to be right. I don't think so.
I reckon. amazing. There'll be fanfare in the air, and it'll just feel so good.
Yeah, it will happen off hot mic, and so no one will ever know.
Nah,
except,
it happens all the time.
Except you.
It happens all the time off mic.
Yeah, sure. That's what I would say if I was wrong all the time.
Oh, no. Nah, I give as good as it gets, to be fair. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad.
So it's always bad.
Yeah, this person's definitely a fake profile.
You're still looking at it?
Of course. Definitely. Anyway,
what were we talking about? Alec Baldwin in what?
Well, he's talking about Alec Baldwin in Shadow, but that wasn't what we were talking about.
It wasn't even Shadow. What was that fucking film called?
Killer Anonymous.
No, not that one. Yeah, Killer. That sounds interesting.
I don't know.
It's about like a group for killers and hitman and whatnot.
Like every Hitman film.
No, but like a group, like a support group, like a Killers Anonymous. Like I don't want to kill anymore or whatever. Blah blah blah.
So Alcoholics Anonymous meets. So that whole scene from fucking Wreck-It Ralph, but with killers.
Yeah, just because I'm a bad guy does not mean I'm a bad guy.
So natural born killers again.
Not really. How's that the same?
There's that scene where like they're talking about in the prison and they're doing the circle thing when they're just talking about all the people they murdered.
Yeah, but no.
Yes, exactly.
If they were there, no, I don't think so.
Well, hopefully it's not going to be trash. So Chloe Grace Moretz and Jack O'Connell as a Bonnie and Clyde duo. And Love Is a Gun.
That's what it's called?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah. Kind of makes sense as well because they're going to be using the Kylie Minogue's soundtrack, probably broken down like Bond or something like that.
Nah.
Your love is a gun I'm shooting for. Oh, I don't know how the song goes. I think you go.
Sure, because it sounds like you do. Also, that's not very Bonnie and Clyde-ish, so I guess not.
It doesn't have to be. It's for a new generation.
Yeah, but they're not going to do.
There's going to be.
They might.
They might.
I mean,
See,
I wouldn't put it past it. They're not going to do that. But I would not put it past them. No. You can't do that. You cannot modernize Bonnie and Clyde.
No.
It'd just be horrible.
No. They won't modernize it. They'll have it as like olden day.
Yeah.
But like have a really poppy soundtrack.
That's even worse.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. And now that I know that the name is Love Is a Gun, it's like it's only that one terrible song I actually know by Calvin Harris and Kylie Minogue.
Nah, it'll be fine.
Speaking of things that might be fine, Jennifer Lawrence's excellent Cadaver production company. What are your thoughts? I mean, the worst thing about it is I don't know anything that she's done before, like production-wise.
Oh, I mean, who cares?
Could be good.
Yeah.
Could be trash.
Well, I mean, it's a bit much to say her whole production company could be trash.
Could be trash, bro.
Yeah, but like, I mean, no, I mean, look, she can pick good projects for herself.
No.
Of course she can.
Name one.
Silver Linings Playbook. That's pretty
That
good.
wasn't her decision.
How'd she know? What do you mean it wasn't her decision?
It was her
She
freaking
didn't-
agents,
She didn't
bruv.
decide to be in that film.
It was the pathway, bruv. It was
Fuck
the
off.
pathway. She done that film. I mean, like, how many Oscars has she won?
I don't know.
She's won like one, I guess.
Okay.
I think. Jennifer Lawrence, yes, because she blubbered for a whole bloody speech here, so right.
Yeah, okay.
So it was one.
I'll take your word for it. I don't know why, but yeah.
But yeah. So the worst thing about Hollywood is when somebody wins one thing,
Yeah.
they then feel that they have to win things in other areas rather than sticking to their lane and venturing out. Which
And maybe this was always the plan. Maybe this is exactly her lane. Like you said earlier, like this is where her Mystique money comes into play. Like maybe that's why she done all the X-Men films that she hates.
yeah, maybe.
Actually, why did I say that? Like everyone hates.
First Class. She was in First Class.
Who?
Mystique. Jennifer Lawrence.
She was in all of them.
Hmm?
She was in all of them.
No, she wasn't in all of them.
Which one wasn't she in?
She wasn't in 1 to 3, obviously.
Okay, but since she's been Mystique, she's been in all of them. And in fact, Mystique, the character, has been in all of them.
Yeah. Because Mystique's always around the X-Men, isn't it?
She's not always around. She's sometimes around. She's occasionally around. She's not always constantly around.
And she's not allowed in the house. I said that once before, but I actually mean it now.
Did you?
Yeah, she's not actually allowed in the X-Mansion.
Yeah, of course not.
Because she turns into people and then pretends to be them, and then Wolverine always confronts her and then slices off her bone claws, then she runs away, and then Professor X knocks her out, and then they do it all again on the next Saturday.
Yeah.
Pointless.
Pretty much.
Let's see. Snow ponies. Speaking of pointless.
No, Snow Pony sounds like good fun.
I don't know. Josh Gad. Yeah. I can appreciate him alone, sort of thing. Evan Peters.
Mm-hmm.
Suppose.
Is Samuel L. Jackson in Tarzan?
Which one?
The new one, the Skarsgård one.
Possibly. And I don't want to say which character or role he's actually playing, because you're only going to get angry. Like,
Why?
no, I'm just saying, like, because the only thing I can actually be imagining him playing, realistically, during that time where Tarzan is meant to have come from, which is what, 90, or the 18th century or the 17th century or some shit, right?
Isn't it modern?
I don't know.
Isn't it modern Tarzan?
What, more than likely. Oh dear. But yeah, so Snow Ponies. What do you know about this film?
Snow Ponies is John Bernthal and Joshua Gad and someone else.
Charlie Plummer.
Yeah. They are some hard motherfuckers, and they are delivering a mystery package to a mystery place when there's obstacles in their way, and the guys, I guess, who trying to steal their package.
Guys are trying to steal their package. He's in a lot of comedies.
I think. Who?
John Bernthal.
Is he? Like what?
He's going to be in the new one with Charlie Day, what I was telling you about. En Tonto.
I don't know what it is.
Neither do I. And that cat outside is pissing me off, bro. Yeah, so Bernthal. So he's going to be doing a thing with Charlie Day.
Yep.
Which is the guy that's in Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah, I know who he is.
Yeah, so
he was also in what was that film?
Fist Fight.
Yeah, that's it. I was going to say I beat you up after school, but yeah, it's Fist Fight.
That is a truly honest and fucked up film.
Honest?
Yeah. Like, no one that's grown ever wants to fight.
Oh.
And no one that's grown...
That is not true.
Yeah, but you're not going to fight Ice Cube.
You might.
No. Anyone with a sense of sense in their head will not fight Ice Cube. That guy looks like he's angry and happy about being angry.
Yeah.
Like it's his pleasant state. Sadistic, bruv.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not good. But yeah. So Charlie Hunnam and Mel Gibson and Isa Gonzalez in Waldo.
Yes.
And I think it's great that they're finally doing this biopic of the guy in the books, bro.
Biopic?
Yes, the guy in the books, isn't it? The guy with the wizard, the guy with the cane,
What wizard?
the dog. Where's Waldo? Waldo the film. Makes sense. I mean, I don't know who... I think Charlie Hunnam's probably going to play the wizard, right? Because Mel Gibson's definitely taken on the role of Waldo. Although it might actually be the
I
wizard.
think he's too old for Waldo.
Huh?
I think he's too old for Waldo.
Who?
What do you mean who? The person that you just cast as Waldo.
No, because it could be like him, like when they finally found him, innit? He's saying, I was behind the bus stop on the page 5 for 10, 20 years. I'm so old. I'm so old. Sort of thing.
That would be pretty funny.
Huh?
That would be pretty funny.
That'd be pretty fucked. But, he's trapped in the pages of the book when no one found him. And it'll probably be just like... You know what would be really cool? If Waldo was like cloned. Yeah. That's the reason why he's always in like these different worlds and scenarios. And then Mel Gibson plays the last Waldo.
Yeah. And
he's the one that's not been found. And it's in the real world.
Yeah.
That'd be good. Great. And then the wizard's the guy that basically looks like the same guy from Ulysses. So I reckon he's trapped in that universe as well. So you got the wizard from Ulysses.
Yeah.
You got Mel Gibson playing Waldo.
Yeah.
You've got Charlie Hunnam playing the dog, and he's like a talking dog.
Charlie who?
Charlie Hunnam.
Yeah.
Playing the dog.
What dog?
Waldo's got a dog, isn't it?
Does he?
Yeah. There's a wizard, there's a dog, there's a cane, there's the spectacles. You can find them all.
Okay. You know Charlie Hunnam's playing Waldo.
Waldo?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
They measured them up. Put them in a hat.
I mean, I don't think there's much measuring for a hat.
Yeah. Is Waldo actually about Waldo?
Of course not.
Okay, cool. I'm just making sure.
Of course, it's fucking not.
Because I thought that would be a film that I would actually want to see. Crazy. So, what is Waldo about?
Why is there a Shaft 2?
Because Shaft 1 did so well.
20 years later, yeah?
Yeah. And Samuel Jackson denied the role until somebody found a way of making him young. And then they made Captain Marvel, and then, he's got the technology. He can rebuild his face. That's how that one's working out. Unless it's not Shaft, as in, like, Samuel Jackson's Shaft, and it's a new guy.
No, I think it is him.
Probably Chadwick Boseman.
No.
Actually...
Samuel Jackson.
Samuel Jackson, okay, cool. Mind you, he has to do 3 films, doesn't he?
Who?
Samuel Jackson.
Why?
Richard Roundtree did 3.
So?
So he's got to do 3.
Why?
It's a Shaft tradition.
That is... What tradition? It's one guy. You can't have a tradition from one dude.
Yeah, you can if you're recreating the series.
Nah. Nah. That's not how traditions work.
Well, traditions are made to be broken, I guess.
That's rules.
And so on the last subject, which is Tyler Perry, Nobody's Fool. Right, so for those that don't really know me, I'm not prejudiced in any way.
That's exactly what someone who's prejudiced would say.
Exactly. And, there's 2 things you can't get me to do. First thing is, you cannot get me to intentionally hit myself in the dick, knowing fully well that I'm going to hit myself in the dick.
Yeah.
I refuse, right?
What? Well, I mean, of course. Why would you not refuse?
No, but that's what I'm saying. And the other is me watching Tyler Perry play Medea.
Medea.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is not a Medea film, so...
No, but it's Tyler Perry.
Yeah, he was good in Gone Girl.
But that's because nobody knew it was Tyler Perry.
Yes, they did. It's not like he didn't look like Tyler Perry.
Yeah, but it's not.
He was just being a serious dude.
Do you reckon it's I reckon he should just do serious roles because he's shit at comedy, bro.
I don't know. Maybe.
I mean, he believes that him dressing up as an elderly woman in drag is funny. It didn't work for Martin Lawrence. It's sure ain't gonna work for him. You know what I mean?
You never know.
Yeah, you do. Those films didn't, like, they went wood. They didn't go platinum, they went wood, bruv. Oh, yeah. Well, Redacted, anything else to add?
Yes, but not yet.
What do you mean, yes, but not yet?
I mean, yes, I have something to add. But I need to find the thing first.
You need to find the thing? Okay.
Yeah.
So, what you're saying is store them?
Yep.
Okay, great. So yeah, in regards to what? Okay, this one's coming in fresh.
Okay.
This one's coming in fresh.
No, it's not fresh.
It's not fresh.
No.
Yeah, so I was thinking for the live streaming that we're probably going to be eventually doing, because that's what everybody that does podcasts that are fairly popular do.
Nope.
I was thinking that we could have a woman that gradually strips in the background.
Yeah. What do you mean?
That
what? Wait, what? She strips.
Gradually strips, and it's sort of all tastefully done. And then she's like...
We don't need these kind of gimmicks.
It's a gimmick.
Exactly. It's a gimmick. We don't need it.
Yeah, we do.
Nah, we don't.
Yeah, we do.
We don't.
We need to target audiences.
We're better than that.
We're not.
We are.
We're honestly not. We need money.
I am.
You're not.
Better than that.
You're not, bro.
That's why you're going to see the uptick in the production values.
No. The only reason why we see an uptick in the production value is because
the spirit.
That's it. So you're stalling for
phone
that
drop. It was bugging me. That's why.
Oh my god!
What?
That was bugging you for the whole time. We were speaking about everything else.
Yeah.
That's an Optimus. Right?
Yeah.
Ah, that's amazing.
It's not amazing.
That's hilarious.
It's a curse.
It's not, bruv. You have to know. I love it.
Yeah, I have to know, but only because I already know. It's something that I know, and it's in the back of my head, and it's just annoying if I can't remember.
Is that the name of that guy that played the Flash originally? What's his name?
John Wesley Shipp.
Yeah. But there's another guy that it's another TV series around the same time as the Flash. Superhero. Actually,
Where's Gummich?
no, Superman.
Supergram.
Yeah. Actually, what was the other show that's kind of like Supergram, but it had the guy and he had a piece of he had a piece of hair that was always up, and
what? He had a hair. What?
He had a piece of hair that was always up.
Where?
On the middle of his crown.
And it's a
TV show, but it's a kids' TV show. It's Mr. Sun.
Is it animated?
No. Actually, it might have been as well.
Mr. Tumble.
No, not Mr. Tumble. That's the guy from fucking Gladiator, bruv. Mr. Majika.
It's a TV series.
Mr. Majika.
Mr. Majika?
Yeah.
You sure not talking about Mr. Magoo?
It's Mr. Majika, the music teacher.
The name sounds familiar. I don't remember it.
Yeah, that was the show.
What about him?
No, I'm just saying that. I was trying to figure out who it was. Because you had that. What was the other really rubbish things that... actually, you had Puddle Lane, Mr. Majika and the music teacher. What's the other ITV thing?
I also don't know what the fuck Puddle Lane is.
You don't know what Puddle Lane is, bruv! Bruv. It was the most amazing thing in the whole world. Puddle Lane was a set of stories told from a witch casting a spell on a puddle.
Okay.
And then the puddle would change and it would go into the story. And it'd be like real life stories. So it'd be like a kid trying to sort of like apologise to his mum or his sister or something like that.
Yeah.
No, I'm thinking of Teletubbies. No.
There was no apologising in Teletubbies.
Yeah, there was.
No, it wasn't.
Again.
Yeah, but that's all they can say in English. That's not an apology.
No, but they go into the belly or the picture that's on their belly, and then they discuss in the belly. There's always like kids around. Yeah, but other than that, it's all good.
Yeah, that's weird.
So on that bombshell, Be weird. Happy belated Halloween, I guess. And we out.
Yeah. Be weird or be squared.
That's insane.
I actually meant be weird or be scared.
Be weird or be scared.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Definitely fair.